Good evening, good morning, and good day. And thank you so much for once again choosing to spend a little bit of your time with me. In the news today, racially aggravated British police brutality caught on camera, art theft, and Meghan Markle's dad. Before we go any further, I would just like to apologise for my voice. I am ill. So, extra nasally today.
I can talk like that guy in black sails with my voice all up in my nose. Very intimidating.
Also, please don't forget to smash subscribe and like and drop me a comment. I've had a sudden influx of views, and whereas before 80% of my views came from subscribers, now only 40% of my views come from subscribers. So please smash the subscribe button, because if you don't, I'm breaking into your room tonight, I'm bending you over my bottom, and I'm spanking it firmly. Okay? Okay. Now on with the news. So, an artist by the name of Jonas Jodick, I am probably butchering his name, and for that I'm very sorry, he's a very talented artist, and he created this fantastic image of two lions. It's a beautiful work of art. Go check him out on Twitter, he's awesome. A no-name rapper that I've never actually heard of called Aaron Carter, who I guess is more successful than I am, but piece of shit anyway. He decided to steal this guy's artwork and use it to promote his upcoming clothing line. The scummiest thing you could possibly do. When Jonas took to Twitter, just to politely inform Aaron of the fact that this is in fact art theft and not something you should do, he should have asked permission before doing this. Really should have been paying for this. So Jonas Jodick went onto Twitter to say, "Hey Aaron Carter, you're using my artwork to promote your merchandise. I have not given you permission to do so. My art is being commercially exploited by people on a daily basis. We artists have rights too. I'd really appreciate it if you could retweet this so he'll see it." And fantastically, Aaron Carter did see this and had the craziest meltdown ever. As Jonas says, "I'm lost for words."
You should have taken it as a compliment, Dick. A fan of mine sent this to me. Oh, here they go again. The answer is no. This image has been made public, and I'm using it to promote my clothing line, aaroncarter.com. Guess I'll see you in small claims court, fuckery.
Completely unnecessary. Any normal person would have said, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't really think about that. Won't do that, or I'll pay for it. Like, I'm sorry dude, I didn't think about that. Here's 20 grand. No. In another tweet, Carter called Jodick
absolutely immature and said he should stop trying to get clout off my name from a picture I posted. Oh, and fuck you and have a nice day.
Wow. What a grown-up little boy.
Here's to clout chasers. I was speaking about my family and a fan sent me the work. You're absolutely immature, and I create my own artwork. Stop trying to get clout off my name from a picture I posted. Oh, and fuck you and have a nice day. Hashtag asshole challenge. I promote people. Hashtag fuckery.
Bruh, you're not promoting him. You're just being an absolute little piece of shit child. I cannot explain just how pathetic this is. You're an artist. How would you feel if people were stealing your music and claiming it as their own and using it to promote their products and not paying you and not asking permission? You're a musician, dude. You should understand this, why this is not okay. What the fuck? That's just despicable. The only way to put this is that is despicable. Pathetic. I have recordings of all the tweets and live stream bits where he talks about me. I got contacted by dozens of lawyers. I'll consider my options and keep you guys updated. And then following, Aaron deleted his tweet using my artwork while live streaming on YouTube and threatened to countersue me. No apology whatsoever. I am glad the tweet is down though. Now off to bed, it's been a long day. Hilariously in the tweets, some were defending Aaron Carter. "Grow up, Jonas, he didn't steal it. Someone gave it to him. It's on a public forum, so free for all.
Aaron can share artwork if he wants, and on top of that, a fan sent him this, so it was nice that he got to show it. Said how some..." There's no punctuation here. Aaron can share artwork if he wants, and on top of that, a fan sent him this, so it was nice that he got to show it. Said how people can be so butthurt over something they don't know nothing about stealing art. You can find this picture probably anywhere.
The way Aaron Carter addresses people on Twitter, in general, is just beyond belief. Wow, that's fucked up. Considering there are people who still stand by your side and still haven't gotten their hoodies. #arsehole.
Please have your money refunded. You will not be receiving a hoodie. No fan would ever talk to an artist they admire like that, bitch.
You admitted sending pictures to a minor and you deny that. Something tells me you were very afraid. Oh yeah, by the way, he's also in some, like, minor legal troubles for possibly being a little bit of a pedo. Oh, that's news for another episode.
If I was afraid, I wouldn't be addressing it in public on my platform, sweetie, for the whole world to see. No media is picked up on it because it's a fallacy, and I will sue for slander. Now fuck off and enjoy being blocked.
This dude is legitimately insane.
We'll make a spectacle out of anyone trying to smear my name. You will run, not walk. I'm your worst nightmare. If you troll, try me. The Fed's Internet Crimes Division is watching everything, and I'm gonna make some big power moves. Get your affairs in order. #cyberbullying.
Yeah, don't cyberbully this guy. He's gonna get the cyber police to backtrace it, and you'll be sorry.
Because I backtraced it, and I know who's emailing and who's doing it, and you've been reported to the cyber police.
Bruh! You are such a loser! In less entertaining news, police officers are accused of attacking suspected car thief while arresting him after he surrendered by putting up his hands and lying down. The police watchdog has been notified after officers were filmed allegedly attacking a man while arresting him. Allegedly. The footage shows Adil Ashraf, a 34-year-old, with his hands up before 6 police officers, one with a police dog, descended on him in Accrington, Lancashire. The Independent Office for Police Conduct, the IOPC, are looking into the controversial footage. Mr. Ashraf, who is from Accrington, has been charged with aggravated vehicle taking and dangerous driving. Should we have a look at this alleged footage? I'm sure he is guilty of committing these crimes that they're accusing him of, but yeah. Let's have a look at this footage and see how you feel about this alleged assault. Let's see if it's alleged. So here we have him walking along, notices the police car, realizes he's caught, puts his hands up. He's not committing a crime right now, he's just walking along. He realizes he's under arrest. This is nuts. They start ground pounding him, pummeling him. They've got the dog in his face. Another one runs in, just starts punching him. Just runs in and starts punching him. He'd already surrendered. He was on the ground. His hands were up at the start. Why are you pummeling this guy? This isn't an alleged assault. This is a very visible, clear assault. There was no need for the attack dog to come out. That is terrifying in and of itself. Traumatizing. What the hell? If anyone can explain to me what we just saw there and why this happened, please do so in the comments. Because the police force are defending these guys. A Lancashire police spokesperson said, "You may have seen the video footage being circulated in the media of an incident that occurred in Accrington last week. The circumstances are that around 11 a.m. on January 8th, police received a report of a burglary at an address in Blackburn during which a Nissan Juke was stolen." So the guy stole a car. Obviously wasn't in the car at that point in time. Put his hands up. Let himself get arrested. And then just gets ground pounded for absolutely no goddamn reason. Conor McGregor on the police force these days. What the fuck is going on, boys? That's fucking disgusting. My granddad was a cop with the Met for over 30 years, and if he saw that, he would be literally sickened and ashamed right now. That is actually heartbreaking to see that. The car was later spotted by police in the church area and pursued by officers to the Lonsdale Street area of Accrington, where a stinger was deployed to bring the vehicle to a stop. This happened at shortly before 2 p.m. A man got out of the car and was then detained by officers, and his arrest is what is seen in the footage, which has been widely shared. Yeah, that's what looks like was happening there. Looks like his car had just been stingered and the police were pulling him from some epic chase. No. That was a guy walking on the street who had obviously committed a burglary earlier in the day and had ditched his vehicle. And you were just, fobbing it in, creating up bullshit in order to beat a man senseless. Sickening. Cleveland cop who urinated on girl as she waited for bus gets 4.5 years in prison. This guy, he threatened, he bullied, he abused and urinated on a child. in some sick, twisted, manipulated, pedo-like power trip. Because he's a cop, he's getting 4.5 years. Oh. Cleveland, Ohio. A judge on Tuesday handed down a 4.5-year prison sentence to a former Cleveland police officer who admitted to urinating on a 12-year-old girl after she refused to get in his car at a school bus stop. Solomon, aged 34, showed no emotion during his only chance to speak before Common Pleas Court Judge Wanda C. Jones handed down her sentence. "I would like to apologize to the victim," he said, and then he stood silent for several seconds before Jones asked if he had anything else to say. "I take responsibility for what I did," he said, and then he sat down. So much guilt, so much shame, so much clear remorse. No, this guy is obviously a complete sociopath. Oh, give him 4.5 years for physically abusing a child, a 12-year-old girl, for urinating on her, for revealing his genitalia to a child and pissing on her. 4.5 years. Jones said that she was not convinced that he was truly sorry for his conduct. She said the physical and mental abuse he inflicted on the girl and his position as a police officer, which required him to protect the community from the very types of attacks he carried out, required consecutive sentences. He faced a maximum of 7.5 years in prison after he pleaded guilty in December to charges of attempted kidnapping, pandering obscenity, disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, and endangering children in the August 16th attack. 7.5 years. If that had been anyone else, that would have been multiple life sentences. Why do police get off so... They shouldn't get off light. Their sentence should be harsher. Their sentences should be much harsher, as they were abusing a position of power. Solomon, who was hired to the force in 2014, was suspended without pay after his arrest. He has been disciplined 4 times in his 5 years with Cleveland police officer and was involved in a fatal shooting while working as a security guard in 2012 before he joined the force. The man has a history. The girl's father told Jones that both he and his daughter are struggling to cope with feelings of blame. She knew what she was supposed to do and she did everything that she was supposed to do, he said. Solomon was off duty when he drove up to the girl as she waited for the bus to take her to school and asked if she needed a ride. Court's records say the girl refused his offers and he drove away. He then returned on foot, pulled out his cell phone and recorded... God. I'm struggling with this one a bit. I'm actually just really struggling with this one. He then returned on foot, pulled out his cell phone and recorded himself as he urinated on her. The girl yelled out to him, "What is your problem?" and he responded, "What's wrong, bitch?" He continued to record video with his cell phone as he walked away. And he gets 4.5 years. And perhaps most worryingly of all, she was victimized twice, Jones told the girl's father. The fact that the report wasn't taken right away is quite disturbing to this court. And finally, I just want to say some words about this disgusting piece of shit. Meghan Markle's dad. What an absolute scumbag. Genuinely. I feel so bad for her and Harry right now. It's very clear why they want to leave the royal family. Harry's never had much to do with it anyway. He's never liked it. Media in the UK has always been shit to him. He's never enjoyed spending any time in this country. His uncle is a known paedophile. And why the hell would he want to force his kids to spend time around a person like that? There's many reasons he would want to leave this country and stop being a royal. The fact that in doing so, they are paying back the money they borrowed for the renovations of their cottage. They are making themselves completely financially independent from this country. It is incredible, and yet still maintaining their charitable work, still using their renown and simple existence to spread and cause good in this world. It's just a win-win situation for everybody. They're doing the best thing possible. And in doing so, her own father, her own goddamn fucking father, is attacking her in the press every single day, releasing a documentary slandering her, attacking Harry every single day, just using every opportunity you can to leech off of your children's success. I don't believe for a minute there isn't a good reason why Harry and your daughter don't want to see you. Plenty of people become estranged from their parents, or from their partner's parents, for very, very good reasons. Saying things to the press like, "This is not the girl I raised." They're turning the royal family into a Walmart with a crown on. What the hell do you think the monarchy are? Saying things like, "When they got married, they took an obligation, and the obligation is to be part of the royals, and to represent the royals, and it'd be foolish for them not to." You're completely wrong. Why the hell does Meghan want her kids to have anything to do with a pedo ring? A pedo protectionist racket? A group of people that would assassinate a child's mother? Fuck the royals. Well done, Harry. Well done, Meghan. I've got high hopes for your kids. You're doing the right thing. Get away from the pedo ring. Get away from your shitty dad. Congrats. Every young girl wants to become a princess, and she got that, and now she's tossing that away. It looks like she's tossing that away for money. She's tossing away she's giving away money and tossing away. I'm sorry, how stupid are you? You're fucking Oh my god, he's a fucking idiot. Oh my god, we're done here. We're done. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. But most importantly, comment, because you know I eventually get around to responding. I love replying to those comments. It might take me a few days, but that's just because I'm really autistic and get a bit overwhelmed and nervous as hell when I see all the comments coming in, and I'm like, what do I do? Yeah.
TikTok e-boy mode activate.
Peace. What am I doing?